In billionaire news, Grupo Sanborns, the large Mexican conglomerate that operates stores and restaurants, basically department stores and restaurants around the country, is set to price after the close today. So the man behind the IPO is Carlos Slim, the world's richest man, the billionaire. Bloomberg's editor-at-large, Matt G. Miller, who is the, of course, editor of the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, joins us now with more on this IPO. And so Carlos is set to make even more money from this, or what?
Yeah, absolutely. He's obviously the richest man in the world. He's got $11 billion lead on Bill Gates, and he's really close to cresting the $80 billion mark. We've never seen somebody going above $80 billion before. So with little IPOs, a guy who has such a large fortune and such huge stakes in big companies actually could push him over the top.
My goodness, imagine trying to count all that money. Okay, Matt, this is amazing. Ike Batista, just a year ago, was in the top 10. He's now about to drop off the top 100 list?
He has dropped off the top 100.
He has dropped off.
Last night he dropped off the top 100. He is the 101 richest person in the world as of today.
What happened?
He had Ike Batista is a huge commodities maven in Brazil, and he owns stakes in oil, he owns stakes in gold, coal, shipbuilding. You name it, he basically owns it. And all of these companies have had serious plummets. And his oil company, OGX, his flagship, has lost more than 3/4 of its value in the last 12 months. He's lost $1.7 billion this year so far. And you have to really put it into context. He was the 8th richest person in the world last March. He was worth $34.5 billion. Now he's only worth $10.7 billion.
Wow. Oh, well, only. But Matt, I mean, he had said at one point, and now he's eating his words, that he wanted to basically give Carlos Slim a run for his money and become the world's richest man.
He swore he was going to become the world's richest person in 2015. We're 2 years away, and it's just a much harder comeback once you have such a fall for
I can imagine. Okay, and also talking about another billionaire, George Lucas, of course, the creator of the Star Wars franchise. Word is that he's not going to sell out his Disney stake after selling his company to Disney.
That's right. So he got $2 billion in cash, $2 billion in Disney stock. He filed with the SEC to be able to sell those stakes. It looked like he was going to sell them, and then he released a statement through his spokesman yesterday basically saying he's going to hold on to his Disney stock and watch it rise as the Star Wars movies come out.
So he's going to keep the skin in the game there, essentially.